Welcome back to another episode here on the BlockHeadz server. In between episodes, I proceeded to cut down many of the trees in the original dark oak forest. And as I love these trees very much, I shed a tiny tear while doing so. After that, what I did is I built this little tree right here. Seeing as the tree was quite naked, I decided to clothe it with a few leaves. I was visited by several skeletons. I decided to leave that tree and go on to build some others. Get it? Leave that tree. Get it? Leave it? Get it? That was a punny joke, right? Oh, please make him stop! I feel like this is literally going to take me forever. Oh, hello, do you like my tree? I decided it would be easier to build these trees in batches. So first I built the different trunks that I have here, and then I put in all of the dark oak fences. And yet another little friend has come to visit us. And randomly, a trader has come by. And I went ahead and I traded with him. And I got some mini blocks, because we have the mini block data pack on here. So let's see if all the little blocks I can get up. There we go. Put in some of those. We got mini sand, mini bone, mini blackstone, mini crying obsidian. Very cool. Mini andesite, mini hay. I think I have multiple mini hay bales. Oh, there we go. Then we have mini furnaces. Those can actually come in really handy for decorating. Mini coal ore and some mini calcite, which might also come in handy in a little bit with the project I have planned for this episode. Well, this is awkward. This is very awkward. Oh, this is awkward. I think they shot their own leader. Good little llama. What a happy little llama. You stay right there. And every night our intrepid explorer made the pilgrimage back to his bed. You know, every time I eat one of these things, I wonder what my dentist would say. I mean, on the one hand, gold is the softest of the metals, and carrots are supposed to be really good for you. But on the other hand, you're literally eating metal. Can't be good for your teeth. So if you'd like to hear about the pros and cons of using slime blocks for scaffolding, I'll tell you right now. One of the pros is you can break it with your hand, like that. So that's really nice. The con, though, the major con, well, there's two major cons. One major con is you kind of walk slow on the on the slime blocks, which doesn't really make sense because if it's slimy, wouldn't you walk faster? Wouldn't you like slide around? Anyway, the other thing is that when you're placing them and pillaring up, you kind of bounce while you're doing it, and it kind of doesn't. It's not as fast to pillar up. But the other pro is they make nice little squishy sounds, so that's nice. And I also very much love this sound. Ooh, I love that sound. It's very satisfying. Ah! Look at this beautiful, beautiful tree. I am really happy about this one. And then this area back in here turned out pretty good as well. There's one spot that I'm wondering if I should build another tree or a branch of another tree. Hey! Really? Seriously. Right here. Do you see that? You can see the blue sky. What's that about? Or maybe extend a branch off of this one to go up in that area. That's also a possibility. Especially since right there, there's no branch. Do you see that? There's a lack of branch right there. I'm also thinking that we need one more tree right here to cover this area, because what I want to do is I want to build a special tree in the middle here. Okay, so I've built this tree right here. I think this fills in this area very, very well. Hey, really? Again with the skeletons? Okay. Then over here, I did do that little branch. It comes up over here and fills in this little hole. I just really wanted it filled in. It just looked a little bit too open right there, so that worked out. Next, I found the center of this rounded kind of open area right here to begin building our special tree. Then I built this really odd looking shape out of some calcite. And from that odd shape, I crafted the trunk of a calcite tree. After that, I recorded several clips, including making some branches out of diorite, filling in leaves of amethyst, and doing landscaping below the tree, as well as writing a lore book. However, none of those clips made it into my recording software for some reason. In frustration, I went on a rampage and killed several sheep. A chicken. No, just kidding. I didn't kill the horse. Another chicken. 4 more chickens. Make that 7. Make that 8. It was 9 chickens, really. A cow. Another cow. A third cow. A quartet of cows. Actually, 10 chickens. Nope, 11. And these guys. And a goat. Okay, I actually did end up killing one horse. I really wanted its head, though. I feel bad now. My rage fully satiated, I returned to my base, where I once again showed off the tree that I built. I really wish you guys could have seen me build the rest of it, but sometimes recording software doesn't record. Sometimes hexes are stupid and don't have the recording software open when they hit the recording button. We have an amethyst tree, a beautiful pond underneath it, and this lovely, lovely little decorative landscaping piece in which it now dwells. I've made some lore for this thing as well. Let's take a look at our lore book here. This is my first lore book of the season. The Amethyst Tree of Elvenland. In the 485th day of the Second Age, the elves of Elvenland planted a tree. No ordinary tree was this. As the elves of Elvenland were skilled arborists and oddly for elves, miners. Anyway, they combined their skills together. They made a hybrid sapling and shard and planted it. Over thousands of game ticks, it grew into the tree you now behold. Legend has it, it is the first tree of Elvenland, and all the other trees of the forest grew from its saplings. However, recent scholarship, as well as some pretty well-edited and, more relevantly, convincing video footage, have shed some doubt on this account. Still, this tree is an important landmark in the forest realm of Elvenland. Oh, also, the tree is not entirely spawn-proof, so watch for falling mobs, especially creepers. You blow it up, you fix it. You know what I mean? There it goes. Up. Hey, there we go. All right. There we go. So my thought was that this tree would be like sort of a very special tree, perhaps, you know, somehow creating the forest that you see around. And then what I wanted to do was to put something where particles are going to drip from the tree into this pond. And what I'm thinking is doing one of those upside down kind of flowers in 1.18, but we still haven't updated to 1.18 yet. I think we're actually waiting to 1.18.1 now, because we have just a little bit of time left here in the episode. We can go ahead and start terraforming or transforming or decorating, whatever you want to call it, the forest floor here. Okay, this is why I'm really excited for 1.18. I mean, look at this. Right here, I'm using Tweakaroo to show us the light levels. And right here, these red, that means that a mob could spawn there if it was nighttime. There's literally, I mean, there's a land, it's just, and I mean, look at this, right there. There's a lantern right there. And there's one right there. So it's all decorated. I did tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of flowers, lots and lots of moss, some rivers flowing through, or little like stream, brook things coming out of caves. We've got pathways all over the place. We've got some candles. We have a few little rocks made from cobbled deep slate. We've got lights hanging from the trees. I even spawn-proofed the trees as best as I could. And I think this place just looks absolutely fantastic. Well, guys and gals, that's all we have time for today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode here on the BlockHeadz server. I hope that you've enjoyed this slightly different and more fast-paced style of video that I did today. If you did like that, then please leave me a like, share, subscribe, all that kind of awesome stuff. I appreciate that very much. But more importantly, I hope you are having a fantastic, amazing, wonderful, beautiful day, and probably a Happy New Year by the time I put this out. Anyway, God bless.